Hello, welcome back to the new live stream. We are going to again start the live stream about different type of stuffs about electronics and telecommunication from today. So it's been a long gap till my last live stream, but I will try to remain consistent in future. So let's start with the today's title. So today's title is learning Verilog and FPGA board with the help of cheap FPGA board, which is developed by the India itself, and I am very proud to say that I have buy this board. You can see that the name is Vicharik Lite. I don't know why it is called as that, but you can see that it has the combination of RP2040 MCU, which is microcontroller, and FPGA at the same board. And you can also see that the FPGA board have 1120 lookup tables. LUT means lookup tables. Okay, so it is obviously very less lookup table than the real FPGA boards like Xenex and etc. You can see such type of board have a more lookup table as compared to the lookup table in this board. But for a basic learning, and if you don't have a money, because the FPGA boards are very expensive, like 15,000 is a starting rate for a better FPGA development kit, and the software we need to code that specific FPGA board is also very expensive. It is like 3 lakhs per year. So I don't have that kind of free money on my hands. That's why I used FPGA, which is open source. So Vicharik is a brand, India based brand in Gujarat, which gives you the free open source mode for FPGA. So now, wait a minute. So first of all, I will show you the look. As you can see here, this is the look of the FPGA board we are going to use. Uh, let's go to the website. Yep, this is the main board. Uh, so as you can see here, you will have this. This is a forged something like FPGA chip, and this is the real microcontroller or MCU. Okay, so let's start. So as you can see that the board contain two chips, which is a forge control open source FPGA chip, and the microcontroller, which is I think Raspberry Pi. Yes, it is the microcontroller produced by Raspberry Pi, which is nothing but the ARM Cortex, blah 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 blah. I have a full name of that controller known as Raspberry Pi RP2040 dual core ARM Cortex M0 Plus processor. And as you can see, this is a SRAM, and there are some different types of component. This is a crystal oscillator X1 on which both chip will be work, and this is the reset and the boot button. Although there is some connectors beside the reset button in the real microcontroller board I have, but this in this picture that is not shown. Also you can see that F0, F1, F2, F7 and F14. This F represent the pins, output GPIO pins for FPGA board, and other IO ports are for just microcontrollers. And the main and the most best part, you can say that you can communicate to your board, and so you can communicate your PC to the board via USB type C, which is much more helpful because nowadays there is very local availability of C type ports as compared to the micro USB. So let's start with the downloading of the softwares that we need to use for that. Yeah, this is the proper diagram. You can see that this is the FPGA board, this is the microcontroller. It has 23 GPIO modes. This has 14 GPIO pins and PMOD. I don't know what is PMOD. User LED. One user LED is for controller, one user LED is for FPGA. You can say force based FPGA board. And the communication from MCU to FPGA is of 6-bit communication lane, and that's all, I guess. Now, how to establish the communication between your PC and the board? For that we need some time of IDE. For that we will go to this tutorial that how to connect. Okay, so let's start. How to set up huh. I think that there is a proper source. So the last result that remains is only the Gemini. Okay, let's start with a new conversation. Like, okay, I have brought a brand new Vicharik Lite board, which is the board with FPGA chip, which is based on Forge and a microcontroller. So a normal microcontroller like Arduino Uno needs Arduino IDE to communicate from PC to the board. For this, what should I download and how should I write VHDL code and etc etc? Tell me. Okay, let's go. Congratulations, thank you. Now, unlike the Arduino Uno, which is the single AVR chip, your board has heterogeneous setup, that is microcontroller and the FPGA board. I know that. Now, here's exactly what you have to do. Based on your board has a two different base, you need tools for both. Okay, for go to software hub for CN. This is the official EDA tool for force chip. It handles this type and blah blah blah. So for that, I guess the best video should be this. In the description of this video you can find the source. You can see the sorry, that is go configure software hub download link, and we can also go to Vicharik Lite documentation. So documentation, read full document. GitHub page is not found. Okay, I don't have any kind of problem in that. I will go to this, and there will be some sign in and logging stuff, so I will register. Okay, I need to hide my screen to set the password. Let's see. Okay. Strong. So let's off the stream for just 2 minutes. That is this. Okay. Mm, okay. Where is I? Okay. I create a new account. Then I have to confirm the email. Let's go to email, 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 email. Okay, so the verification is done. As you can see, my so now let's see what I have to do. I don't know what to do next.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I am Ravi.
Let's start the video.
And when GPIOs are exposed on the strike light combines the and on this link. This is the getting started guide. It's very helpful to deploy our mainly the Go Configure software hub and the Thorny IDE. So let's start with writing our verilog code.
Go configure software hub. So instead of that, we need to ask software hub.
For that,
Yes, this one.
So here we're going to perform a circuit simulation. For that, we'll be using a software called Go Configure Software.
So I have to download Go configure. I need to download now. This overview. You need to download for constructors. Okay, software and tools. I already have login. I've already logged in. This is my email, that is my password, blah blah blah. Let's go to login page, and after that, what? Okay, go configure software. This is a user guide. This is download section. I've already logged in, yeah. I don't want to log in again. Page. Document developer board software tool. I need to download. How can I do download here? Datasheet, user manual, documentation, boards, kit, software. We need software. Nope. Programmable assets. First of all, we need to see how to download.
Hub, which is basically a product from Renesa's. All right, let's open it up. Once you open it, you'll see this window appear on your screen. Now, go to the develop.
So how to download this?
Hey everyone, Ari Malpur here, and today we're going to show you another tutorial. This little guy is going to be power sequencing. I'm going to walk you through it.
How to download? Okay, this will going to take some time, but I'm going to try. Already logged, yeah. It's not showing the wrong email and wrong password. Working, I don't know why. Uh, is the problem? Am I logged in here? No. Okay, so I will stop the live stream and I will do some, I don't know what, and then I will